hovering over you, a little bit more tense on your shots.
Yeah, they're going to really have to perform, especially now Angel's been taken down straight away at the start of this round. AWP shot coming in from Docker straight up mid. I'm not sure why you want to peek that with a rifle. Actually stop peeking as well. Taking a shot is not the smartest move. As we see Mort doing a little bit of damage. He actually managed to shoot him through the pole there from pit. As Othello jumping in, doing a little bit of random parkour. Does get taken down by the pistol of Mort. And they will be pushing straight onto this A-bomb site. Hugzilla taking down one before Mr. X responds onto him. And they're actually combining with Mort to take down Teb with the nade. It's now a 3v2 in favour of Rasta. They managed to turn this round in their favour. You see Jims and Docker still at mid with the bomb. And with an AWP and an AK. A few flashbangs. So they may be able to commit onto this A-bomb site. Let's see what they're able to do. With only Ander and Mr. X there to prevent the push. Hatton's actually rotated round to B to cover that because the bomb site was actually open for a short while. But we see Jims with the bomb on his back trying to work Arch. With only 20 seconds in the round remaining. Flashbangs coming straight into pit. And let's stick with Jims as he's pushing onto the bomb site with the bomb in hand. Unable to do much damage onto Mr. X. Docker does take him down, assisting his teammate. And there's one man in pit. They need to get the bomb down now. They can't, and the round will go to the CTs. As Ander finishes both players off. Clock ticking down to 0. And there's not much 5-line we're able to do there.
Nice that they almost had that though. And Docker jumping into the pit, he could have had that guy from the side almost, but didn't quite manage to happen. As you mentioned right at the start of that one, Angel going down right away. I mean, when you're at pretty much game point, you don't want someone stepping out and getting picked like that. It seems like a strange play and a bit of a scrappy Rasta retake as well, but they did it, and now they've got to tighten things right up and quickly.
Yeah, as we see it, a push coming straight in from Aspire, all men pushing up through quad. Mort taken down straight away, Angel able to respond before getting taken down, only one frag with that AWP. Mr. X takes down Teb before he gets flashed off, and there are now all three Rasta players around this arch area, and are rotating quickly around to quads though. Does get taken down by the AWP of Docker, and Docker taking down Hatton as well, great play from him. Last man is on the bomb site, Mr. X, we will stick with him, no we won't, as Docker with 3 frags after the bomb. Actually 4 frags in the round. Great round there. With that AWP that he picked up from Angel. And match point to Aspire after winning their 15th round on an eco. Great play from them.
Docker really starting to turn it on towards the back end of that second half, or first half I should say. He's kept a bit quiet because he's playing over on the B site, but he's really starting to stamp his authority on things now. Way too easy. That push into the site, and once Aspire dug in, flashing away, the AWP got taken down, which ended up in Docker's hands, and the rest of it was history. It's just cleaning up.
Yeah, it was just absolutely great shooting from him there. As Angel actually takes down Othello before Teb responds onto Mort. Tev actually taking down Angel as well with the nade. So, fast rotate now coming in from the CTs towards the A-bomb site. And it looks like they've sold that fake perfectly. Docker all the way at the top of B, top of Banana I should say. And they're now going to commit onto the B-bomb site with the bomb. Teb joining his remaining teammates after grabbing those first 2 frags. And the bomb site is completely open. Hatton, the only man nearby, he's actually made his way into ruins. He's got that Mag 7 in hand, but with... Oh, he does take down Hugzilla, so trading up for an M4. Docker missing a shot from the back of the site, and he does take him down, and that is GG. 16-5. Oh, I am disappointed. I was expecting that to be a lot closer.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When things were first starting out, after seeing Aspire's first round results, that this could be a very interesting game, but it wasn't to be. Never mind. Aspire look like the team to beat. They've put in 2 dominant performances on the shoutcast, and we get to see them final next, is it?
Yeah, should be the final next up, and we'll be finding out who they are playing shortly. It'll be either Perilous or the Empty set, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, We'll be hoping that that game gets resolved before too long, and we'll be able to bring you the final shortly. So stick around, and the final will be coming up before too long.
My head is filled with empty thoughts. I'm lost in the midnight city. Been chasing dreams this place has brought. Looking for something to give me. Give me the answers that I chase. I'm looking for something out there. Is there a reason I'm in this place? I'm up in the air. I'm chasing the stars like I'm dreaming. My heart is facing the scars like I'm dreaming tonight. I'm dancing just like I'm dreaming tonight. Find comfort in the night like I'm dreaming. Like I'm dreaming. Like I'm dreaming. My head is filled with empty thoughts. I'm lost in the midnight city. Been chasing dreams this place has brought. Looking for something to give me. Give me the answers that
So, welcome back here to the grand final of the ED Open Ladder Playoffs for CSGO. Hopefully we will be able to bring you the final before too long, with the final being between actually Perilous and Five Line Aspire. They're actually just doing the knife round now. They've vetoed down and they're actually going to be playing Dust 2. Finally going to be casting a game that's not Inferno. So, I will drop us into the game as soon as the knife round is over, because I hate casting knife rounds so much.
Even if it's an ISO final, you don't want to go keen in the knife round, do you?
Oh, I go keen in knife rounds, but I don't like talking about them. I play with people who have the keenest knife round strats that you've ever seen. I'm not sure why.
Kidding.
I'm not sure why they have, but they do. It's not like we win anything anyway.
Right, so you go for the old pyramid stacking pit with the one guy that just sprints off to B and throws flashes and...
Something like that, yeah.
Awesome. I bet that works really well for you.
Works so well. Right. Perilous did actually win that knife round. Mick actually grabbing a 4-man, and they will be going live, so I will drop us straight into this game as long as that bug disappears. And yep, we are joining in now. DE Dust 2 SE, and come on, load. Here we go, live into the first round. As you can see, Perilous Gaming on CT side. Let's give a quick rundown of the lineup so you know the 5-liner spy lineup: Jims, Hugzilla, Othello, Teb and Docker. And for Perilous we've got Al, Mick, Debaser, Maltby and Speedy.
Oh, hang on, I know some of these guys. It's Complete Control from way back in the day in Counter-Strike Source.
Something like that. Going back a long time now. So in this pistol round, 5-line are choosing to go very, very slowly here. Like half the round's pretty much already gone, and they're still yet to commit. They're actually going to work onto a split A this round. We're seeing Al taking down Othello straight away at long. And we're seeing the push coming in up short as well. 3 players coming up short. Debaser unable to do significant damage. He's taken down by Jims. Speedy very fast on the rotate though, taking down Docker. And did he spot the bomb there? I don't know, but he does take down Hugs as well, leaving Jims last man alive at this quad box, and he does get finished off by the spam of Mix. So very smart play from Perilous there. Not giving any picks up, knowing that they really wanted to take this round, and they did.
Yeah, really nice work. And I was on board with that delayed push up short, and then as soon as someone pops up short, bang, flash comes in, slows down 3 of them, and at that point, there's a call, there's something going on short, there's going to be rotates coming in.
We see a B push coming in hard here. Speedy taking down 1. Debaser took down 1 at top mid with a nade straight away. Speedy taking down a second as well. And Mick and Debaser coming in to aid there with the UMPs. That's something that's actually I've noticed a fair amount in CSGO, is that teams are finally branching out and using all of the weapons. The UMP is the best gun in the game, and people should use it all the time.
UMP is huge. P90 is so imbalanced that it's like you got 50 bullets, it does half decent damage, and there's very little recoil. I'm going to have to do something about that, I think, because I think it's 2,350 to buy one.
Yeah,
it's kind of like what the MP5 was, but it gives you a bit more versatility.
Yeah, it's almost a legit buy round weapon. It costs a little bit less than an AK. It's got 50 bullets, and you can next to no recoil. It's just too overpowered. We see actually Othello and Teb grabbing 2 pistol rounds quickly, taking down Debaser and Speedy. So they do have a 2-man, make that a 3-man advantage as Docker takes down Maltby at long. Mick unable to do significant damage in mid, and now in a 5v2. If Aspire can take this round, they'll be feeling very confident, as my game's glitching out for some reason. Alright, so Mick and Al have combined and take down both Othello and Hudzilla. Docker taking down Mick now, leaving Al the last man alive. Is he able to do anything? Docker's pushing out. He does take down Jims. He knows the position of the final 2 players. He did see one at Big Box earlier, and you can see exactly where they are on X-ray. See Docker at the back of sight, already with 2 fractures today. Al takes down Teb, and Docker does finish the round off for Aspire. So a great round for them there to really take the momentum. Both teams will be able to buy just about this round, you'd expect anyway. Yep, and we're seeing an AWP coming out for Speedy, who's always been Perilous's AWPer. But taking that round has given Aspire a massive boost there. Taking that against the flow of play, especially without the guns, and forcing Maltby into actually just a FAMAS buy and a couple of flashes. And they're going to choose to take this slowly, which is quite wisely. As I say that, Othello peeking out tunnels, being taken down by the AWP of Speedy from behind that big box, and Teb now choosing to go low with the bomb as well. So what we can say so far is that any pick that Perilous gets is really forcing Aspire to rethink their strategy. We're seeing the push coming in up short straight away here. 3 players going in hard. As Al actually AWPing from car takes down Jims, flashes off. He does spot another one, but he does spot another on the site actually. You can see 2 players have pushed up to the bomb site now. 1 player along does get taken down by Mick, leaving Docker and Hugzilla, the last 2 players, alive. Bomb is going to get planted, and Docker once again putting that AWP to work, taking down Debaser, and taking down Al at long as well. It's now a 3v2. Can he get any more frags? No, he can't, as Mick takes him down. Mick now pushing up on the bomb site. Hugzilla, last man alive, on short with that AK. But the bomb is not planted in a good position for him, and he knows it. And he's now moving up to try and prevent any sort of defuse. But Maltby, with that picked up AK, takes him down. and Perilous regain initiative straight away after losing the third round.
Top work from Mick. They're really impressed, and we saw Docker get pretty hot towards the end of that last game that we watched, and he looked like he was going to make something big happen there, but nope. Mick, with a crisp headshot, takes him down on the site, stopped his little run, and I think that could have been the key frag there.
Yeah, definitely. Getting that man down gave Perilous that entry into the bomb site. We are seeing an eco coming out from Aspire this round. As you can see, they're in this mid area. They've got 2 players in mid and 3 players in tunnels. It looks like they're going to try and split B once that smoke for CT spawns finally landed. And Arthur now pushing out mid. Will he be able to do any damage? Speedy taking down Docker straight away as the flash comes in. Jim's taking down Debaser actually, and Hugzilla taking down Speedy in the bomb site, and they now have a 4v3. And the bomb is going to get planted. Othello with AWP in hand from Speedy, who died at the back of site. So what will Al, Mick and Maltby be able to do? Hugzilla taking down Mick from a very unusual angle there. They would not have expected that. Maltby managing to avoid damage. Othello in the meantime taking down Al. Maltby taking down Teb in tunnels, and now he has got 3 players to take down. He knows Othello's on low HP, but he is in fact choosing to save that AK outside of B tunnels. So Aspire once again responding straight away with an eco round. Will their eco rounds be more successful than their gun rounds?
It could well be. I mean, Dust 2, and I've been playing this game or Counter-Strike for 7 years, and I've always hated Dust 2. It's a strange one. It's evolved so much in how you can play it. CT-sided that sort of 5 years ago to very much T-sided, and now it can go either way. It can be tough to lock the sights down on the CT side, and sometimes you'll have days where you just can't work a pick anywhere. It could go either way, and I'm not surprised to see rounds sort of bounce in between these two teams, and we could well see it being very close in both halves.
Yeah, it looks like it will be a very interesting half anyway. Actually, as I said, that Debaser straight away with the Deagle grabbing the first frag onto Auxilla on short. The only gun for Perilous being that AK that Maltby saved last round. Debaser with another great headshot taking down Docker. Really working out in mid with that Deagle right there. And let's have a look on the overlay and see where the terrorists are. We've got Othello next to mid doors, Jim's at top of mid and Teb in low, so it looks like they're probably going to work either through mid or towards short. Especially with the bomb on the back of Jim. So I'm actually going to stick with Debaser here for a bit. He's going to choose to move up to B. Mick now in CT spawn. Let's see what the terrorists are going to do. Jim's with the bomb on his back. Looks like he's going to work towards short. They're definitely looking to get a couple more picks if they can. They're going to smoke out mid now actually, and looks like they're going to work up towards B. Here they go. One player pushing out CT, Teb taking down Mick, Othello taking down Debaser in sight before Speedy takes him down. Al taking down Teb as well. Jim's the last man alive, 1v3. 10 seconds on the clock. He needs to plant that bomb as soon as he can. He will not be able to win this round. I don't think he realises the time's running out. He's only got 3 seconds and he's trying to grab frags. Al pushing in, taking him down, and an eco round once again winning out. Is this going to be a recurring theme?
Yeah, I think it could be. It's strange how this works, but like I kind of mentioned in the Inferno game, when you're on the eco, it changes your style of play. It makes you more aggressive, and